Now, as the public discourse surrounding the unfortunate deaths of 24 babies in the span of 24 days at the Victoria Jubilee Hospital continues, Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton was asked again to comment while at a groundbreaking ceremony for a 20,000 square foot outpatient facility at the Maypen Hospital. Well, he chided those who have sought to gain political mileage from the heartbreak of others.
The issue has occurred with a lot of empathy and sympathy. We reach out to the families and at the same time explain exactly what transpired and what the government has been doing to prevent or minimize those kind of risks. It's a little different from what people are comparing it with. As I had said, this is not an infection within the hospital. This is a matter of premature births as outlined by the report and the chief medical officer. And it's unfortunate that people are using it as a political ploy.
Former Health Minister Dr. Fenton Ferguson, who endured the political fallout from his handling of the so-called dead baby scandal in 2015, when 19 babies died as a result of bacterial infection, while speaking at the People's National Party East Portland office opening, questioned how the government of Jamaica was using public funds to improve child and maternal care in the country when he made the following comments.
I remember well when I warned the government now in opposition that it was bad politics to bring politics into health and education. They need to listen. But karma is a hell of a thing. And while I stand still regretting the loss of those 18 babies and the mothers, we are now seeing a 30% increase on that number. During my time, it was 4 hospitals. Now we are talking about 1 hospital in 1 month, 24 in 25 days, and we just finished June.
This is how Minister Tufton responded.
I saw former Minister Fenton, Ferguson, making a comment recently. I think otherwise he's a nice person. I know him. But the comment was also another very unfortunate comment. I'm not sure how he could demonstrate that lack of judgment and indeed emotional intelligence by speaking about karma involving the death of babies. That is, I'm a loss for words. I mean, I understand the political season and we need to try to do a one-up-man thing, but it makes no sense, and it certainly confirms in my mind why his judgment would have been so misguided back in 2015 when he was asked to leave the portfolio. We don't compare these things. We look at challenges, we solve challenges. We find the correction that are necessary. We learn from mistakes made of the past and we move forward.
Dr. Tufton insists that in spite of the emotional weight often carried by the Minister of the Health portfolio in managing circumstances that can often be literally life or death, the ministry remains focused on improving the standards of healthcare even when faced with backlash.
I have never really allowed the distraction of those who are seeking to have a political advantage in this case affect my role, which is to objectively assess, let the chips fall where they may, yes, take the correction. If the correction involves people, we take those corrections. If it involves equipment, building, or indeed maternal health, where we have to do more outreach, as in this case for pregnant women in communities, which is why we're building out health centers. So that's our position, and we stay in focus.
Joel Crosskill, CVM News.